quick reminder
Yeah.
that the Headgum Happy Hour, which is a monthly live show that we have,
Indeed.
is coming to not only LA, but New York this month.
First show ever in New York City.
So January 12th, which is very soon, at UCB Franklin at, I want to say, don't quote me on this, though this is accurate information.
Yes, though this is an ad for the show that is soon.
8:30 p.m. January 12th, UCB Franklin.
100%. Lock it in.
In LA.
Yeah.
And then on the 27th, me and you are hosting in New York.
That's right. You're coming to New York.
This is
first time
I'm going to be the only one at both shows.
That's wild.
That's
Very
crazy.
Cool. Very cool.
And though that might not be true, it's fun to say and speak.
You and I haven't done a show together since the summer, since Montreal.
Yes. So this is the first time coming. We're hosting January 27th at Caveat, 9:30 p.m. In New York, January 12th in LA. Hopefully you guys are around these cities around those dates so you can come and join us.
Yeah, come through.
Tickets are available where?
Headgum.com/live. That's just a shot in the dark, but I think that's
got to be right. That's got to be right.
Yeah.
A bunch of funny comedians at both shows. And actually, it's a completely new set of comedians at both shows. So if you want to, you can go to the January 12th one and then the January 27th one.
Just like Amir, you can go to both.
You can travel across the country and sort of like follow both shows. They'll be completely different.
I don't want to, promise this to everyone, but let's just say we'll reimburse you for your airfare and hotel if you want to go to both.
Not the hotel. There's no way for the hotel.
Find airfare? Airfare.
But
we'll reimburse you for your flight.
You can't upgrade to like even more leg room.
Delta Comfort.
It has to be base.
Base. Okay.
Spirit with a stop.
Stop. Fine.
With a layover.
If you fly Spirit with a stop,
I'll Venmo you $39.
I will. I'll cover that cost.
You don't even have to go to the show.
Yeah.
Anybody that flies Spirit deserves money from me.
That's right.
Okay. And if you missed these shows for whatever reason, it's also a podcast, a video that we're uploading to the Headgum Happy Hour feed.
That's right. So follow that.
Watch them. Listen, enjoy, see you soon.
Fly across the country. Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
This is a Headgum original.
If I were you, the show. If I were you, the show. If I were you, the show. If I were you, the show.
Nice. Banjo style.
Yeah.
Banjo kazooie.
That's actually exactly the instrument that I learned for that song.
I didn't realize you played the banjo on that tune.
All right, it wasn't me. It was Calvin Yeager. I've previously submitted 5 theme songs, technically 7, but you missed 2.
Nice.
Which are re-included in this email. I'm also submitting another 7 theme songs for a grand total of 14.
Whoa. And then I'm retiring.
I really have better shit to do. On a more personal note, the last time I submitted a batch of theme songs, I was halfway through a PhD in biochemistry.
Wow.
And I've now finished it, and I want to thank you guys for keeping up. If I were you, it means so much to so many.
That's very, very nice.
Our podcast has been going on for
so many.
Our pod has been going on for so long, we could have gotten a PhD in biochemistry instead.
Fuck, we've wasted our time. We wasted our lives.
10 years almost.
Yeah, we could have
gone to medical school
we
and
done
been
better
doctors.
Shit. We could have been more than this.
We helped Calvin become a doctor in biochem.
I feel like we should get a piece of that. Would you say we should get 1% of his annual salary moving forward?
In perpetuity.
It's not a big deal to him.
Right, because it's just 1%.
Yeah, and it'd make a big difference to us if we got that from enough doctors. Basically, if you're a doctor and you listen to our podcast as you were in doctor school...
We technically own that IP.
Yeah. Yeah.
How does it work, doctors? Like, do they get paid bi-weekly through the hospital? Is there a way that they can almost like you know how you cut some of that off pre-tax to
Right.
your 401k.
Exactly.
This would be a 401j.
Yeah. That's actually really interesting. That's a good business model for us.
Right, because for other people, it's a drop in the bucket.
Yeah, it's 1%
It's
of their
not-
fucking salary. You're probably paying more in like
Dental,
yeah, exactly.
some weird
your,
shit.
Your eye insurance that you're never fucking using.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So we'll try to like figure out a way to make you break even. But if we helped you become the doctor that you are
yeah.
today,
You wouldn't be there without us. He literally said that.
He
What
said
did
that.
he say? You do so
it
much
means
for
so much to so many.
It's like, yeah. That's actually
binding.
Yeah, because that is like so many, and that's 1% of everyone or every doctor. I'm not going to take everybody's salary, but if you're a doctor, I think we should
Right. That's
get a piece of that.
let's say what's the annual salary for a doctor? 225k.
Yeah, let's say 215.
215k
Yeah,
at like a
215,
really
yeah.
like nice like a university or a lab or something like
right,
that.
Right.
215 times 1% is 2150. That's annual.
Yeah.
But for us to split, it's just 1,000 or so
$1,000
bucks.
is
We
not-
need that's not enough for us.
Right. But we have
for
enough
him, it's
doctors.
nothing.
How many doctors do you think listen to the show?
Maybe 80.
80?
Yeah.
So that's
So
160K a year.
just pre-tax, not even taxed at all for us, and that's cash in hand for us to have it.
right.
Because that's technically a gift, which we don't have to pay taxes on.
Yeah, because I mean, who's doing our bookkeeping? You and I?
Yeah. And I think I'm trying to catch up on all like the legalese, tax code, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
But I think if we get that money pre-tax, that's not money that we're necessarily owing to Uncle Sam.
I think not, because at a certain point, that's just recouping costs for us. Those are
Yeah, or you
operation
could write it off or something like
yeah.
that. We could say like this cost. We're in the studio today, so if you're watching this, we could say like the cameras cost like $21,000 or whatever. The
Right.
fuck. We could figure it
Studio
out.
space,
Yes.
costumes, makeup.
Casey
you
will
know,
say that we're
paying him
him.
$48,000 for a
you just
session.
have to, you just have to write that as income for you,
Yeah.
which will be like a drop in the bucket,
yeah, at the end of the
income
day.
wise. And then we're making an extra 2150 times 80, 172, 175 grand, and I think it's all pre-tax.
That's net, and that's gross.
It's gross to think that
That
you
is
think we
net.
should not get that, and we
Right.
should have to pay taxes on that.
Yeah,
Which is nice. Like that's a
you better bet that's net.
That's a big
Okay?
deal. That's
Yeah.
a cool thing for us to have. That's like not worrying about an expense or
Yeah.
something. Should something
Because
arise.
we took the risk. We actually took the risk up front because we decided to not be doctors.
Yeah,
we
we
carried that
sacrificed
burden. We said we won't be doctors, so other people can be doctors.
Now we get a piece of that IP.
and now we get a piece of that IP.
We need a piece of the.
Yeah.
Obviously, they should make the majority, the vast majority of their money.
I am not opposed to taking 2% because I think it's a little. It's
I was
actually
gonna bring
gross
that
that,
up.
you and I, have
was
to
gonna
split
bring that
1%.
up. That's nothing.
That's tacky.
I was thinking 1% each.
Yeah, I
That
think
way
when I
it's-
said 1%, it was 1%
1%
each,
each.
and I feel like it got lost in translation
Yeah.
at some point.
Which is so, that was
Yeah.
me trying to be nice when I didn't, I have to be selfish at a certain point.
I think you've been nice for a decade.
Exactly.
And I think what's this guy's name? Jaeger?
It doesn't
I
fucking
think he's
matter.
been
This guy's a
fucking
joke.
selfish. He's been
being
a little selfish.
He's
And
being a
let's
selfish.
215,000 salary for a doctor. Let's up that to 300.
Even if he doesn't make
I think
it.
300K
He should make up the
base.
difference.
Right, exactly.
Base.
300K base, 2% to me. Okay? And then
Wait, so that's different though, because you said 1% to you.
the 2%, I'll dole it out. I'll pay you. I'll pay you your 1%, 1-ish percent.
1-ish percent
Yeah.
or 1%?
Well,
Because now
'cause
you're talking about getting $6
I'll-
grand from this guy.
Yeah, 6
Times
grand.
80.
And then you invoice me.
That's 480K
Yes.
per year.
400. Okay, great.
Then what are you doing with the $500,000 that you're skimming off the
I'm
top?
not skimming anything off the top. I'm doling that out as appropriate. I have to pay Casey. I have to pay the studio costs. I have to pay your talent
Pay
fee.
me a talent fee.
Yeah, the 2%
I should
that I
be
earn.
a W-2 employee for you. I don't want to have to pay taxes. This should all be pre-tax.
You'll give me a 1099. You will give me a 1099. You will invoice me, and I will pay you from the 2%.
So
what you
of
earn.
the 480, I'm getting half of that.
Do you
I'm
see what that is on the screen? That's a golden goddamn mic, right? So why would I pay you equally for your turdy ass performance?
So if you're making 480, what do
And
you
I'll
think?
pay you from the net, not the gross. Or I'll pay you from the gross, actually. I'll pay you from the gross.
So what do you imagine me getting at the end of the day? If you're getting $480 per year,
400
pre-tax.
Pre-tax. 48. I'll give you 48 as well. So 480 for me, 48K for you. I don't think I should have to dip below 4 annually for what I've provided to the medical community.
This was my idea, and now I'm being almost. You're talking about paying Casey more than me, which is fine. I mean, I totally appreciate his work and
He
his
does a lot,
effort.
yeah.
Pre-tax.
You're getting a bear hug right now.
I'm getting I'm getting squeezed out of my own
Yeah.
company.
You're getting pushed out the back door.
Yes.
Do you want the 48K or no?
I'll take the 48K because if the alternative is 0, that's a real slap in the face.
Yeah.
So I do appreciate the 48K.
It's a slap in the face. It's a drop in the bucket.
But it will be pre-tax.
It will be pre-tax.
I'm not paying tax.
Not paying Uncle Sam.
No. And I refuse to get audited.
That's not up to me. It's not up to me at all.
I'm just saying if I get audited, there should be a fee.
If you get a bonus that triggers if you get audited. That's fair. Because I think under 50K, you're probably safe from an audit.
I do a lot of kind of quasi-legal things that raise not red, but pink flags.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of little triggers and like weird, nefarious shit.
Right.
Dealing with offline,
Yeah.
crypto, this, that, and the other.
Yes, that's going to raise some eyebrows.
Yeah, several pink flags are already.
flags. I didn't
I'm
know they
already
had
getting,
those.
pretty audited right now.
More than audited. I'm getting aggressively pursued by the IRS.
Agents. Yeah, agents are knocking down the door.
Fucking windbreakers
Circling.
outside my apartment
Yeah.
every single day.
They're trying to intimidate me. Literally, a fucking tank drove by my
Right.
house. Answer me that. Why would they need to do that
Yeah.
other than to just
There's
try
the
to
town car
intimidate?
parked outside all the
Yes.
time.
They know that I know what they're doing. Yeah, that's been fun.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Cool. Yeah,
Just
it's a fun
wondering if we're
business
out of
model.
time. No. All right, we still got some time. This is If I Were You, the only advice podcast on the web, hosted by us.
Right?
We are back in the lab. It is 2023.
In the studio, in utero.
Yes, in the studio / utero, and it's awesome to be back together. This is, by the way, 2023, the year of our Lord. I don't know if you know this, but I was born in 83.
Whoa.
So 83 plus 40, 23.
You
We finally made it.
are about to be a 40-year-old man.
Yeah.
Middle age.
Well, not
Yeah.
really. 40 is middle-aged. Is that? I thought that was a 50 thing.
Is it?
I thought 50
middle-
or 60. Because 60 is the new 40.
I wouldn't say that. Do you think most people live to be 100?
Not the way I live, but yeah.
I mean, I think you have 45 years left.
Total.
Yeah.
And the last 5 are probably not the fun 5. Let's just say that much right now.
You're definitely through.
I've done the fun 40.
You're in the twilight of your life, I'd say.
I've done the fun 40.
Yeah. You've done the fun 40.
The fun 40 is
Back half,
rear view mirror. I
yeah,
have memories
it's not good
of
stuff.
Yeah.
You certainly peaked in terms of physical, professional, mental. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't get
It's all downhill from here.
recognized anymore.
Yeah.
I've realized. I go out and I'm actively trying. I'll wear the Jake and Amir shirts. I'll go to college parties.
Yeah, you wear the glasses again, right? When you go out,
The old glasses.
you do the faux hawk.
I'll go to college humor style parties.
I wonder, do you ever think about like just if you could try to give yourself that makeover? Like, what if we gave you the glasses, the buzz cut, the
No
fresh
beard,
the no beard,
Yeah.
and we just put you in like one of your old collared shirts?
I think that would be sadder.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah, you have a different look now, but I wonder what it would look like if we just like
It's like when rock stars still dress like rock stars, but they're 79.
the bandana.
Yeah. It's cooler to just be like Bruce Springsteen. It's like
Right.
he's aging gracefully.
Age gracefully for sure. I want to see you with the faux hawk.
I want to see you with cargo shorts.
The Madras pants one more time.
Skechers.
Put me in a yellow belt. Handlebar
Yeah.
mustache.
Yeah, that's our tour poster for when we turn 60, and we're trying to like squeeze some more shows out of our bodies.
That's good. That's good.
But for now, I might look too similar to the naked eye.
Yeah.
But once I'm completely gray, like the Blink 182 posters, they're like
Right.
almost entirely gray at this
Yeah,
point.
yeah. Entirely gray faux hawk is a cool look.
Yeah. Which I'm,
You're
trending there,
almost
but
there.
not entirely fully there yet.
Your hair is grayer than your beard is, right? Yeah. You have some good. I've been pulling the gray hair out of my beard. When I see one, I doink it out.
Yeah.
But I'm pulling more and more beard hairs out these days.
Do you have any gray hair?
No.
It almost looks like your hair is getting browner. Like it used to be blonde, and now it's pretty dark.
Interesting. Well, it's kind of wet right now.
Right, but even when it's dry, it feels browner than it used to be. It used to be kind of blonde,
Yeah, I think when I lived in California, my hair was blonder.
and now
There's less sun in the city. It gets a little browner.
doesn't that say it all?
I guess so. Yeah, but I'm thinking about dyeing my beard jet black.
And I might get a tattoo of an American flag on
my
fucking
neck.
shoulder. So nobody's really known. Jet black beard.
Jet black beard, American flag at the base, right on the middle of mid-neck tattoo.
That's cool. And a motorcycle at Sturgis Rally in South Dakota.
That's cool.
That's really cool.
I'm just walking it though, 'cause I can't ride it.
On a leash. A motorcycle on a fucking leash.
I'm there at the Sturgis Rally. I'm on a Revel, just a little blue scooter from New York.
All right, let's see if we can answer some questions. Actually, how long has it been? It might be break time, and then we can answer some questions.
About 15 minutes.
Great, 15 minutes. Let's call it there. Let's take a break. Thanks some sponsors.
Okay.
Come back, and then really answer some questions.
Yeah,
Enough is enough.
that's true.
Thank you to Athletic Greens for sponsoring this episode of our show.
Yep.
I mean, we take AG1.
That's right.
It's a good way to start the day.
Yeah.
Because you're getting a bunch of vitamins and minerals that you wouldn't necessarily get from breakfast, but it's a good jump start to the rest of your day.
Kicking off your day, drinking something green, it makes you just be smarter throughout
Right.
the rest.
And then
of
you
the
can sort of
afternoon.
justify to yourself the fact that you had 6 lukewarm Pop-Tarts for the rest of the day.
Yes.
Because you don't even have time to toast
Right.
them
I have
up.
my Athletic Greens,
And
then
then-
I have my Pop-Tarts throughout the day,
Yeah.
9 Big Macs for dinner,
Yeah.
and a milkshake. I have a midnight snack milkshake.
And a sensible lunch.
Right.
And then you can still like sort of tell yourself that you had, all of these delicious minerals, vitamins, and adaptogens to help sort of kickstart the rest of your
You
nutrition.
need your adaptogens. Folks.
Yes.
You really do.
Every time you scoop that powder into that water, you're getting 75 vitamins, minerals, and whole food sourced
baby.
ingredients of the highest quality that gives you major benefits like gut health, mental clarity,
Super important.
energy,
Damn right.
all the stuff you sort of need to be a good person,
Yeah.
packed into one powder,
Right.
into the water.
Into a drink, into your body.
Correct. And it actually tastes good. That's the best part.
Best part?
If you're looking for an easier way to take supplements, Athletic Greens is giving you a free 1-year supply of vitamin D and 5 free travel packs with your first purchase.
Nice.
You just go to athleticgreens.com/ifIwereYou.
Great URL.
That's athleticgreens.com/ifIwereYou. So do check it out.
Please.
Do get healthier.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess it's the season now with New Year's resolutions and all that stuff.
That's true.
So this is a great way to do that. athleticgreens.com/ifIwereYou.
That's right.
I didn't take it this morning, so I completely forgot.
Mhm.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
you
if that
seem
meant
out
with
of it.
clarity. Yeah.
Do you have your midnight milkshake?
Not tonight. Thank you to BetterHelp for sponsoring this episode of our show.
Yes.
I mean, we're huge fans of therapy here.
Yeah, love it.
We obviously think that talking to somebody, a licensed professional therapist, is very advantageous
Helpful, important. For
because
sure.
life doesn't really come with like an owner's manual.
No,
Yeah.
it doesn't.
They teach you like a lot of kind of useless stuff in high school.
Yeah, like I pretended to know algebra for years.
And for what?
yeah,
Like, I haven't used quite yet the idea that like sine, cosine, and tangents with relation to geometry.
Yeah.
But what I could have used was like tips and tricks to help me out of stressful or
I still use
anxious-
matrices.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're still using the matrices.
Yeah, I still use matrices, but everything else.
You could have taken or left.
Yeah.
BetterHelp is the best way to get yourself into a safe, affordable therapy because they match you with an online therapist within just a day or two.
Somebody you could text.
Yes, you can text, you could talk, and you don't have to be in the same room as them.
Exactly.
A perfect product for this day and age. And if you want to live a more empowered life, therapy can help get you there. You just visit betterhelp.com/ifiwereyou today.
Right on.
And you get 10% off your first month.
Easy.
Yes, absolutely. They've already like matched millions of people. So you know it works.
Yeah.
Be the millionth and one person to sort of take better control of your mental health by just going to betterhelp, HELP.com/ifiwereyou.
For real.
Thanks, BetterHelp.
Thank you.
And we're back. Jake, do you have any?
Yeah. I recently bought a new water bottle.
Okay. A bottle of water?
No, not a bottle of water. A travel water bottle thing. Those are called water bottles, aren't they?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I bought a new one.
Like not a Swell or a Hydro Flask, but a Nalgene/third option.
The one I got was just from Nike. I found it in the store.
Okay.
But I'll tell you what I like about it. And this is my unsolicited advice. Because for a long time, I've always had the travel water bottle for a long, long time.
Yeah.
Years, even before it was cool. I was actually the first one that ever had one.
Ever?
Yeah, I was the first person to ever own one.
No.
I think so.
I don't think so at all.
Really? Who do you
no
think was
way.
the first one then?
Because who sold it to you? They were obviously...
I bought it at Trader Joe's, but it was like 2011.
It's late.
So the one that I have is a flip up straw.
Oh, yeah. The click up.
Yeah. For
Straw,
a long
click
time,
down.
I was doing the twist off.
Drink.
And yeah, and I just realized I think I was watching myself on Zoom, and every time I drank, I was like this and show people the bottom of my neck.
Yeah.
I think drinking makes you look a little needy.
Yeah. It's
It
tacky.
makes you look weak.
It's tacky.
Yeah.
It's like
I
you're the
need
hamster
fluid. Yeah.
suckling at the teat of capitalism.
Yes, exactly right.
But now you're just like, fucking raw dogging a plastic
Look like I'm
straw.
filleting it. You do it casual. It's low.
Let's see
You do it off to the side.
Off to the side? There's no way. Like you're chewing on a cigar?
Yeah, just fucking. Yeah, exactly right. Exactly right.
Straw.
Easy. You don't have to tilt your head up. Why do it come to me? Yeah.
But that's cool. It's like you're drinking a beer. You never drink beer.
I drink everything out of a straw now.
Whiskey or
Straw.
Cosmos,
Straw.
Mai Tais,
Straw.
Mojitos,
Straw.
all straws,
All straw.
all the
All
time.
day.
Red wine
Straw. Major straw.
because you don't want
energy.
to stain your teeth.
Exactly. Exactly.
So you're saying the straw is more, I guess, masculine than drinking?
It's not about being masculine. It's just about being powerful. Okay.
And the straw does that for you.
The straw makes me feel confident.
Yeah.
It makes me feel confident in a way that I didn't know I could before.
For me, that's the straw that broke the camel's back.
Nice.
That's why I got a Camelback.
Camelback actually makes a very nice straw water flask.
Really?
Yes. They make a very good one.
So my little story about the straw that broke the camelback, that isn't necessarily the case.
Yeah, straw actually fixed the Camelback. It made the Camelback.
And that's the backpack that you wear?
Well, they make a water bottle too.
Yeah.
Which is, it's honestly excellent.
Uh-huh.
It's quite excellent.
So you moved on from one non-strawless water bottle to a straw water bottle.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's my unsolicited advice. And I do think it's going to change your life for the better.
Interesting. You ever put non-water liquids in there?
The most I'll do is if I'm at a place, sometimes in a hotel lobby, they'll have the infused water with limes or something. I'll do something like that.
Yeah. But other than that, just water.
No.
You're not putting caffeine in there.
Would never.
Should never. I got a question from a 22-year-old girl from New Jersey.
Cool. Let's call her Bruce Springsteen.
That's really cool. Did you see the Howard Stern Bruce Springsteen thing? There was
No.
like an interview on HBO Max. It's like Bruce Springsteen's first appearance on the Howard Stern show.
Does Howard Stern make him ride a Sybian?
He throws ham on his ass while Baba Booey reads tweets.
God, you're hot. God, you're hot.
No, he actually has a lot of reverence and respect for the boss.
Yeah. Everybody's been saying for a long time what a great interviewer Howard Stern has become, but I've never listened to his show.
Right.
I mean, not since Jenna Jameson was on it. Is he good? Did you watch it?
I only started to watch it. I like Bruce Springsteen, but I don't know or care enough about him to like hear about like.
I mean,
his
he had a
childhood
podcast with
and stuff.
Obama, and I didn't listen to it.
Right.
You would think I would. I would be more inclined to listen to a Howard Stern interviewing Bruce Springsteen in the raunchy manner.
Right.
I want him to be like,
ETV.
who do you fuck?
Yeah.
Who do you fuck?
Yeah.
That's what I want to know.
Did you ever go out with Pamela Anderson? God,
Yeah.
she's
It's the
hot.
hottest girl you fuck.
Will you play? I don't know. Thunder Road.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm a 22-year-old girl from New Jersey, writes Bruce, and I just graduated with my master's degree in HR. I've been working as a nanny for the last 6 months, but I'm quitting this week because the kid often kicks me, and I no longer feel like dealing with that.
Yeah.
I've been applying to corporate jobs and interviewing for some, and I haven't really gotten any offers. All my friends around my age who are working full-time are telling me not to jump the gun and to take a break before I start a real career. I'm torn between wanting to work as a bartender or waitress and live down the shore for the summer or actually starting a 9-to-5 job. I feel like having a summer of fun is a good idea, but I also don't want to feel like I wasted my time in college and grad school. What are your thoughts? Should I go be a bev cart girl at a golf course and let creepy old men give me money in exchange for serving beer while wearing a tennis skirt? Or should I start taking this job hunt more seriously and take any real job that I can get? Anyway, love the show, Amir. I would say congrats on the turdy, but I need you to answer my question, not debate about that for 5 minutes.
Fair. Okay.
Do you think
Oh, come on.
she brings up a good point. Have you made your decision for this episode? It's not even worth
It's
talking
still up
about.
for grabs. It's still up for grabs. And I beg you not to derail the episode too much.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I agree. You worked at a golf course once.
Yeah, I did.
Were
Actually,
there
twice. I was a caddy, and then I also worked in the snack bar.
The Bev Cart Girl is something I learned about through TikTok. There's like TikToks of me as a Bev Cart Girl, where it's like it's almost like a Hooters waitress, but giving beer from a golf cart to golfers. Did that exist in your golf course?
Not when I was there.
It might be a specific.
I think.
you
I mean,
thing, or maybe
I would have
not
definitely
every-
I would have been very aware of that.
Yeah.
I was 19 and very horny.
Right.
But we didn't have those. We were the snack bar boys, though.
Which was you don't have to like drive around. You stayed at the.
Yeah, we stayed. Me and my friend Steve worked at the pool, and we would just kind of like put curly fries in the deep fryer, give people
cool.
hot dogs. Make
Oh,
grilled
really?
cheese.
You used to make the fries.
I mean, make them in the sense that you just put
Deep
them in the
fry
hot.
them.
Yeah,
And then you take
throw them in the
out.
fryer, and
Yeah.
they start to float when they're ready. Basically,
And then you take the little cage
take them out, shake
Yeah.
it out, dump it in, salt them. There you go.
Did you ever eat some or steal some off plates?
Yeah, we made food all the time.
Right.
I-
But did you steal the food before it got to the plate? or
Oh
someone
no,
was
I
like,
didn't. I didn't steal like somebody else's food.
Right.
But if we're having a slow day, I'd
Yeah.
make some fries.
That's
yeah.
cool. That's for free, or you have to pay for that.
Of course, it's free. It's one of the perks
Is
of
it
being
free?
there. Yes. Yes.
Or were
it's
you
free.
stealing
I
from the
wasn't
company?
stealing.
What's the name of your golf course? I'd
New
like to
Haven Country
actually
Club. Yeah.
file an official complaint.
I mean, they did hate me by the end.
Right.
I gave I quit by not showing up anymore
Got it.
at the end of the summer.
How
I
did
was
you
too
get-
afraid to talk to my boss and tell him I was going on vacation for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So rather than tell him I was going on vacation at the end of the summer, I just never came back.
Yeah.
And that was it.
I had a job in high school, and I'm wondering now, like, how did I get paid for that? Like, did I have a bank account at age 17 that I deposited checks into? I don't even remember that.
Yeah. I mean, I know I did not have a bank account yet, and I gave my checks to my dad.
So you just worked, give it to your dad would give you the money.
Yeah, he gave
or
me money
not.
whenever I needed it.
Yeah.
It was almost like my dad was my bank. I would, because I at the time I was saving up for a car, so I wasn't like, I didn't need to have access to any money. I was basically just like giving him checks nonstop.
Yeah.
Like, is this enough? And I would send him links to cars on autotrader.com.
Yeah. And
And
they're
then-
like, no, you've made $900 and you need
Yeah.
21,000.
I definitely was not keeping track of how much money I made. And I don't think I made enough money to buy a car, but I got a Saab at the end of the summer.
And I got fries.
Yeah. Interesting. I mean, I think there's not really a sense to me, the idea of like working a 9 to 5 you don't like is possibly worse than just getting a summer job.
Because it's not going to lead anywhere and you're not even having fun at that.
Yeah, starting down a career path that you don't want to be in is a worse look than not working, I think.
Right.
It's harder to change industries than it is to like take time and think about what you want to do. And also being 23, it's like it feels like time slipping away, but that's very, very early.
Yeah, she was even 22, even
Oh,
before that.
Even better.
So I don't know how she finished grad school so early at age 22.
I was thinking, because bachelor's is just 4 years college.
Yeah.
Master's is what, 6?
I think it depends on the field. It's like an extra 2 to 6 years.
I'm wondering if we should get a piece of
My
if you
God.
have a master's.
She didn't even say that she was listening to the show that much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now she's wondering if she should take a high paying job. Now I see kind of why you're angling for that a little bit.
I'm just saying, like, yeah, because I don't want to limit it to just doctors.
Right.
PhD, or should we say,
She had a master's degree in HR and she was talking about becoming a bar cart girl. By the way, a lot of it is tips and there's no way she's going to keep track of that and give us 2%.
yeah. Why don't we, I think we work it into the W-2 when you get your first job. That's neither here nor there. We'll iron out the details.
Of getting some cash from
piece.
this. Yeah. Yeah.
I think
The advice is to take the higher paying job, it seems like,
right.
from you.
I need some action on the salary. Is what I'm saying. I think if your major is in HR.
Yeah.
Yeah. For some reason, for a second, I thought that was the same thing as hospitality, and it's not.
Right. Oh, you're saying you can justify it. Be like, oh, I was a golf bar
Yeah.
cart girl.
Right.
And now that helped me get my next job.
Right. Exactly. But
Which
you
is
can't
being
really
an
do that.
HR person.
But I think like you graduate college, you're allowed to have like one job on your resume that is not entirely related to your field as you're searching.
Yeah.
Easy.
And first summer after college seems like prime time to not get a real job.
Yeah. So I think enjoy the summer, keep your eye out on jobs. And I mean, you can apply to jobs while being a bar cart girl.
Right.
So
Because it always takes a lot longer than you
yeah,
think.
I don't think you have to take the first job that comes your way.
Yeah. Unless that job is so fun, it's better than being a bar cart girl.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you shouldn't let creepy old men fucking flirt with you while you're giving them drinks.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, sure. Yeah. That seems bad.
Sorry.
But you shouldn't tell women what they can and shouldn't do.
And you
right?
shouldn't tell me what I can and cannot do. Right?
Yeah. Right.
I'm not really sure. Is that right?
I think.
All right. Another question.
Yeah.
This one is from let's see here. Oh, condom crisis.
Cool.
Talk about girls in backpacks. My girlfriend has a little backpack that she carries around with her whenever she goes out. It has a main compartment and 2 handy side pockets.
Nice.
Do you know where this is going?
Nice backpack. You found a condom in.
Yeah, I found a condom in one. I assumed it was just left over from the past, but fast forward a few months later, while looking for her phone charger in her bag, I noticed there was a condom in there, but it was a different condom. Huh. We had stopped using them when we became official a few months into the relationship, and we've been together for over 1.5 years and living together for a year. Needless to say, I couldn't sleep at all last night. So far, I've come to the conclusion that I'd still like to stay together in a relationship with her, even though it's pretty obvious what has happened. There's still the issue of the current condom in her bag, though. Ideally, I'd like to find out why she did that and why she did, and without further compromising on the trust in our relationship. What are my options? I'm in serious need of your help.
Man.
You never want to email us on no sleep.
Yeah. What
You're
do you
gonna
do
need
here?
sleep.
It's like out of White Lotus.
Oh, right.
Where,
That's
like-
right. She found a condom.
And I feel like finding a condom in the pack or the wrap, it's just not enough of a smoking gun. Like it will only lead to what it led to in the show, which is just like a very gaslighty conversation.
Right. Well, what she did was like she gave him the opportunity to fess up. She wasn't instantly like, "What is this condom?"
But she was
She's
mad.
like, "What happened last night?"
Yeah.
Is that all that happened? Nothing else
Oh,
happened.
right. And then she said, "Well, here's this condom."
Yeah, and he's like, "Yeah, okay, so this is what really happened, but I
Right.
didn't lie to you." And she's like, "Yes, you did. I gave you the
Yeah,
opportunity."
he
to tell
definitely
the
did
truth."
lie to her.
Yeah.
But like this doesn't quite. I don't know. Yeah, you can't quite do that because the condom wrapper is it's unopened. So
Which honestly leads me to my business idea. People often get caught for condom wrappers, but the wrapper doesn't need to say condom on it because you're
Right.
already knowing what
it should
you're
say
using.
Werther's.
Okay, I was going to say ketchup or mustard, but Werther's actually
Also
isn't bad. A
works.
candy.
Yeah.
There's I found a Werther's wrapper in your backpack. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, it's absolutely fine. It really shouldn't say condom.
Yeah, it should say fucking
Spearmint.
Yeah, or cream.
Yeah.
Imagine a fucking condom
Mayonnaise.
wrapper and it says mayonnaise on
Yeah.
it. Then you open it thinking it's going to be a mayo or whatever.
Right.
You're spreading it on your
Sandwich.
sandwich and a condom comes out.
Right. That's
Why do you
actually
have
really
that?
Smart.
Yeah.
That's really smart.
Yeah. What about instead of a condom, it's actually mayonnaise?
That's not bad. I love mayonnaise.
Right. That way you're not even using a condom. It's just the wrapper that says
Right.
mayonnaise inside, and then you don't actually have the condom.
It would
You
taste
just-
better.
Yes, you would use mayonnaise instead. Not really good for birth control, but at the
Right.
same time you can't
You
get
have a good
caught
sandwich.
for using a condom.
Right. I don't know. I share this guy's concern, I guess.
I'd like to know.
Yeah. But I feel like you say, I found a condom in your bag. I noticed this condom in your bag. And she says, oh, that's old. It's been there forever. And
Yeah.
then throws it away like it's nothing. But it doesn't, that doesn't alleviate your,
Fears.
No,
Because
not
you say
at
it's
all.
actually a new condom from the one I found a few months ago.
yeah.
And she says it's ketchup.
You,
Open it.
I
and
guess
it
you could say that.
is.
Like, you
it
say,
actually is ketchup.
why is there this
so my
condom-
business idea is ketchup packets that say condoms on them, so nobody accuses you of being a little bitch.
what?
You know how you look.
You're just changing wrapping for everything.
I'm a Willy Wonka sort of agent of chaos.
Oh, we should do condoms, but there's a golden ticket. And in the heat of the moment, you open it up. There's no condom. It's just a golden ticket that says you get a tour of the Headgum Studios with Jake and Amir. You don't get to have sex, but you do get to come here and visit us.
Yeah, you don't get to come, but you get to come here
Yeah.
and visit us.
Yeah, and we'll let you finish in the bathroom.
But you have to find the golden ticket. That's so small it fits in a condom wrapper.
So you could be like, I found a condom in your bag, and then she tells you why, and then you say, do you have any other condoms? She says no, and you say, well, I also found one in your backpack.
Yeah.
So that's like the catching her in a lie that will maybe put her off guard enough to be like, okay, here's what's happening.
That's right.
But then the other, I mean, you gotta take inventory of your whole relationship also.
Take stock of your life.
Like, do
you exercise?
Is it otherwise going well, or and the condom's the only problem? Because maybe she really did just forget to clean out her bag. You know, that could happen.
That's also possible.
For a year, it sounds like they've been living together for a year.
Yeah,
that's
But also, why have a condom in your backpack like that, so open? Like,
She
this
goes-
is in
just
case I'm
go
like,
out. Yeah.
but like on the side pocket, those are kind of exposed.
maybe they're for her friends.
Which brings me to my last business idea.
Thank God it's your last one. What is it?
It is still a condom.
It's a Smarties.
It's a wrapper, but it's a little bag of chips style. So instead, condom wrappers you open like
Yeah.
ketchup.
Right.
But imagine like,
You open it out.
yeah, like a little it's a Lay's bag the size of half of a potato chip.
Yeah.
Open it, still greasy inside for some reason.
Right.
Because it's like the
Condoms
word
are
chips.
greasy,
Yeah.
yeah.
It could be lubricated or whatever.
Right.
A little condom comes out.
Tiny
Looks like a
little
potato
condom.
chip. That way you
So
get
that
caught.
is-
1 second. The condom itself is a chip.
And it doubles as a condom. Can you wear it?
No way. It's
So
way
it's-
too crisp.
So it's a wet potato chip. It's
In the
greasy. You
bag.
said it's greasy for some reason. And
the
then I
bag
said
is
condoms are
dry.
greasy, but you said now that it's a chip.
Yeah.
And you said that it could have been lube that was making it greasy. So is it a lube
on a
covered?
baked chip.
It's baked.
Yeah.
I'm out.
'Cause of the
Absolutely
baked.
nasty.
Yeah,
baked. No, thank you.
It needs to be fried.
Yeah.
And that's when I lost you.
Right.
Well,
talk to her about this.
Tell her about this, and then tell us about it.
Yeah.
I'm curious. Why did she have a condom?
Yeah. I would love to hear the excuse. Let's get a follow-up pup on this one.
Let's get a FaceTime call with her right now.
You
She
have
can
her number?
explain it to me.
Right. Want to tell you about a business idea. It's a Dunkaroo.
But it's an IUD. Thoughts? Let us know. All right, let's take another break, come back, and answer more questions. Thank you to Stamps.com for sponsoring this episode of our show.
Thank you, Stamps.
If your resolution this year is to spend less time at the post office,
God, it is every year.
or just in lines in general,
Yeah.
Stamps.com has you covered.
Very helpful.
It's the best time because, like, as a small business owner, you know, you're dealing with returns like in January.
Several small businesses.
And you're getting a lot of returns.
I
Like,
am
people are-
inundated.
Yeah.
My product is garbage.
Yeah. Do you ever send something to someone and they're like, we're satisfied with this purchase, and they don't send it back?
Still waiting for that first.
That's right. Stamps.com has amazing partnerships with the USPS and UPS for unbeatable rates up to 86% off.
80. That's a lot.
That's like what, 5/6 or something like that, I
don't
want to say.
Know how to do
As a 86% as a fraction.
right.
Let's
just stick to
is
the-
16%.
Why don't you
so
try to
times
stick
5
to the talking points that Stamps gave you?
5 point.
You're going
I wanna
off
say
scripts
six
to the detriment of our host read ad.
to the denominator of it.
Nice.
Sign up with a promo code If I Were You for a special offer that includes a 4-week trial, plus postage and free digital scale, no long-term commitments or contracts.
I was going to say this all sounds great, but I need a digital scale, but they got me covered.
They absolutely do. You just go to
Amazing.
stamps.com, you click the microphone at the top of the page and enter code If I Were You.
If I were you.
So don't spend any useless time at the post office anymore. Do it all from home with stamps.com.
Right on.
Thank you, Stamps.
Thanks.
Thank you to Rocket Money for sponsoring this episode of our show.
Let's go.
Rocket Money, formerly Truebill,
Yep.
helps identify unwanted subscriptions and lets you cancel them easily.
Oh, yeah. I caught like a $29 subscription.
Oh, yeah, to Smut Hut.
Yes, to Smut Hut.
Yeah.
Exactly
They
right.
they keep billing me. I
Yeah.
can't cancel them.
You got to cancel the card at that point. Yeah.
And Rocket
yeah.
Money helped me do that.
Right.
Most of our products like help you save money. No, Rocket Money is like, I will literally make you give you cash back every month.
Yeah.
You're
yeah.
saving cash on not spending whatever, $29 on Smut
Yeah.
Hut. If
You
you're-
just click a button and they will cancel it for you. You
Yeah.
don't even have to go in there. You
Oh,
just
really?
Yeah, they show you all of your
monthly
recurring
expenditures.
charges.
Yeah.
And you're like, "Oh, I don't want this one." Click, they will cancel it for you.
So there's no better time to do that than right now, because if you're, your New Year's resolution is to save some cash.
To stop going to Smut Hut.
Yes.
Or go to Smut Hut less.
Cancel your unwanted subscriptions and manage your expenses the easy way by going to rocketmoney.com/ifiwereyou.
Yep.
That's rocketmoney.com/ifiwereyou.
Right on.
Take control, save some cash. Thank you to rocketmoney.com/ifiwereyou.
Gracias.
Thanks, Rocket Money. And we're back.
Yep.
Did you do Wordle today?
I haven't done Wordle in several months.
Wow.
And I think it's kind of lame that you still do it.
I didn't say I still do it.
Do you?
I mean, I haven't done today's yet, but I'm down to
To give
give it a shot.
Live?
Yeah, it could be a fun thing to put on the thing.
Okay, let's do it.
Can we put it on the thing? Sure. Oh, wow. We can actually do it.
First guess.
It's not up yet.
Okay, I'm thinking out loud.
Yeah.
Chain.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Because you get the CH,
Right.
which is like, multiple words start like that.
Yep.
And then you still get the 2 vowels, which is nice to have.
Yeah. And an N.
And then at
common.
the end is not terrible.
Right.
Yeah. So it's a solid option. Let me one up you.
Okay.
You're thinking chain.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Frank.
No. No.
That's right off the bat. Okay, we're in.
Frank, it's too much.
It's too soon.
It's too much. It's
Actually,
too soon.
tacky would be a fun word.
Tacky is not bad.
Should we do tacky?
Yeah. But I think it's not as good as something like plain, frame.
Yeah, those are all basic.
Right. Share. Share is good.
SHARE.
Yeah. But let's go ahead and say tacky.
Okay, Casey, can we do tacky? Show me tacky. You fucked us.
Absolutely
You absolutely fucked us.
Okay, well, this is fine. Let's go ahead and
That's actually good.
Let's do chain.
That's actually really
let's do
good.
chain.
Let's not do chain because
Well,
there's an A in it.
And a C, but let's see how good it would have been
No.
if we had done chain.
No, that's a fool's errand.
Okay.
So tacky, we should say for those listening and not watching.
All gray.
All gray.
Okay.
I call it the Earl Grey.
Right. Second word is always the hardest because I always want to use letters that are right there.
Proud.
Yeah. Proud. Not bad. Not bad.
Two things you are.
Mm-hmm.
Tacky and proud.
Tacky and
So that's a
proud.
really good
So the
back to
theme
back.
is things that are not great to be at the same time.
Let's do proud. Show me
Proud. Oh my God.
Insane. Insane. This is
all
a
gray.
really rare
All,
start.
two all grays.
That's a really, really
I don't know
rare start.
what letters are even left.
Can we scroll down and see the rest of the keyboard?
I need to see this. Okay. Oh, so we've got, how about,
Height. No.
slime. Slime works.
Slime is a completely, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Slime.
so also shine. Shine might be better.
Shine is not bad.
Yeah.
Should we do shine or slime?
Or snot. Oh yeah, no. Let's go. What did I say?
Slime or shine?
Shine.
Shine.
Heaven let your light shine down.
Also all grays.
Whoa. Oh my God. Still not great.
We still got 12 straight grays to start the program.
Yeah.
Which is rare. It's hard to do
There's
that.
no S, there's no H. There is an I, but not there. And there's no N, but there. We nailed that E.
This is a tough one.
I can't help but think we would have gotten that I if we had said chain right off the bat.
Yeah, sure. But that's it.
Yeah, but I think starting with a yellow actually helps you.
Morale-wise. So it's got to be like something I, two consonants and an I and an E.
Or it could be IE at the end.
Yeah, but then there's no vowels here.
Could be another E.
Oh, one of those double E's or double I's.
Double E, double
like
I.
mini, but MINIE or something.
But I think you're.
Oh, what about genie? Oh no, there's no N.
Mm-hmm. Right.
It's something like that.
Okay. What about there? So there's no N. There's no N. This is the kind of it was dangerous to do this on pod.
Yeah.
Because if we got it quick, great, good for radio.
Yeah.
But now we have to sit here and think.
We're stuck.
Yeah, we are.
And we
actually
can't even
stuck.
stop and move on because it'll sort of eat us mentally.
So it's gonna end. There's gonna be an I as the second, or it could be first.
Oh, like an igloo style word.
Yeah, it could be
Yeah.
anything.
Invie, like INVIE or something like that. Not that that's a word.
Right.
Yeah. Have
So-
you done the Wordle today, Casey?
No, I haven't done Wordle in months.
Any
myself.
idea? Any idea what this could be?
I'm thinking. I'm
Yeah.
looking.
Yeah. Finey or something? FINIE or something?
Mm-hmm.
BILI? No. Q? No, it can't be Q.
Oh,
'cause of
what
the
about like
QU.
IEGE?
IEGE?
It's like-
Beige?
Beige.
Beige.
There you go.
No, there's an I right there.
Oh.
But should we still do it? Just
But siege. What about something like siege?
like
is that
beige? Yeah, SIEGE like that.
But that's not gonna.
We can do beige knowing it won't be the word because it'll give us
I can't
E and
abide
G.
that. I cannot abide that.
What about liege? LIEGE.
There you go.
Is that a word?
Yeah,
My liege.
it is a word, and I'm into it.
LIEGE.
Yeah,
You fucked
Wow.
us.
I didn't fuck us. That's good. We got a lot of letters right here.
So now we have the L, the I, the E. We know that there's two E's. Melee would be a good one, but it's not quite melee.
Mm-hmm.
Like 3 E's.
So that E.
That
is-
means that there is another E.
Yeah,
Otherwise, it would be a gray.
right. So that E, I think, is going to go where the I is. So E, and then the I is going to go at the end, and the L has to go where that E is.
So like EL.
Oh, belie.
BELIE. Okay, I like it. That might be it. I still believe.
Do you be lying?
Nice. That was a tough one. 1. We got it in 5.
Wow. I mean, getting it in 5 after 2 rows of all gray is pretty impressive.
That was fucked up. The first 2 rows of that. That
Yeah.
wasn't.
The first 2.5 rows.
And now that I think about it, I did do this one this morning. Because when you said be lie, I'm like, that's definitely it. Yeah, because I did it a few hours ago.
I can't help but think chain would have set us up for success.
A chain reaction.
Chain reaction.
Would be lie the truth. All right. That was a fun little diversion, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's get back to the matters at hand.
Why not?
This is a kind of sexy, sticky situation.
Ooh, my favorite kind.
Writing a lady's writing in. My fiance and I have been together for 4 years.
Congrats.
We have a solid relationship and great sex.
Nice.
We recently had a daughter who is now 9 months old.
Cool.
As you can imagine, the sex takes a bit of a drop off post baby. Fast forward to about 5 months postpartum, and my sex drive was back in full swing.
Awesome.
We have been into watching porn, playing with toys, typical couples things, and we especially have always done a lot of dirty talking. While my fiance is a fairly jealous person in real life, he actually loves to hear me talk about getting fucked by other dudes in the bedroom.
Wow.
Yeah. You're into it.
Hot.
Yeah, you like it.
I don't personally have that fetish, but I
it's
like when other
exciting
people
to read
have a
it.
fetish.
Yeah. He likes me to tell him stories about getting fucked before, especially making up stories about fucking his friends, etc.
Whoa.
Yeah. After the sex hiatus following the baby talk, our dirty talk has become a bit more real. Just recently, his friend/coworker, we'll call him Charlie, moved in upstairs from us, and he is so fucking hot. Holy shit, dude, this guy is cut and handsome. The perfect height with great facial hair.
Oh my God.
Imagine that. His teeth are kind of crooked, and it's honestly the cutest thing about him.
Oh my God.
Imagine getting Invisalign to get your teeth crooked a little
Yeah,
bit.
just to give you some more character.
Exactly. I feel like he and I honestly have a lot of chemistry as we're always catching each other's eye through the window. It is purely physical. Recently, while talking dirty in bed with my fiance, he mentioned that he wanted me to, quote, go upstairs and fuck Charlie while I'm at work one day. I told him a story about me doing it, and he seemed really into it. I brought it up a few times since then while having sex, and my fiance has said, go ahead. He's moving to Australia in a few months anyway, which is true. So my question is it at all reasonable or appropriate to bring this up in a non-sexual situation? Can I have a casual conversation with my fiance one day after dinner about if he would actually be okay with me having sex with Charlie? I think it would be okay with me. I think I would be okay with him fucking another girl if it if that was the trade-off, but we've never mentioned that before. So let me know what you guys think. We're obviously very comfortable. I'm horny and I haven't felt sexy in almost a year. Help me, kings of advice. Thank you.
I say go for it. It's just a conversation. It's a logical next step from this dirty talk.
Yeah.
I think
It is a very funny situation. It's like, yeah, I want you to go upstairs and fuck Charlie. Okay, I will. And then it's like the next day, it's like, so if I actually did that, or were you
Would
like
you?
in a
Is it
zone?
I mean, I feel like if this stuff is hot to him, maybe you got to find out if it's like, is it purely the fantasy that's hot? Or is
Yeah.
it like, would it be really hot to him if you did it? Because that's a perfectly fine fetish if everybody feels good about it.
Yeah. I mean, there's different, like, all these, the more adult I get, the more I hear about stories of, like, me and my wife have sex with other people, but, like, they like to be in the room watching. Like, that's
Yeah.
my fetish. Or,
Right.
like, I want you to do it, but at a party, and I'm going to be there, but I'm going to be doing it to somebody else. There's all
Yeah.
these, like, different gray areas people can live in.
Right.
So, like, this guy might want you to just do it and not tell him. This guy might want you to do it and him to watch. He, like, I don't know what the hell he's comfortable with.
Yeah. And why not just do it and then tell him, but he won't ever know if it's real or not.
That's
like-
good. It's like, did you fuck my best friend? Yeah, did I? Or did I fucking not?
No. Did you actually?
Oh my God.
Fuck
it's a
Charlie. Ooh,
turn
I
on.
fucked Charlie.
Yeah, just like you told me
When?
to.
Well, you were at work.
Sorry.
I feel like a conversation
Did you
is
or did
fair.
you?
It's fair.
It's-
It's absolutely fair.
But
He
what-
can't be so mad that you brought it up.
Yeah. But do you bring it up in the sexual situation?
I think I would bring it up kind of like after sex. And almost as not even like, I don't like, hey, I'm not angling for this, but just like a clarity thing.
Yeah.
Like, just so I know, like, would you really want me to actually, you can not make it specifically about Charlie.
Okay.
Like, would you actually want me to fuck somebody? How would you feel if I actually did?
Right, because like you say that's like a turn on in the
Yeah.
dirty talk.
But is that like a
department.
real? Do you like? Would you ever want that to happen for real? And if he's amenable to that,
Yeah.
then you say like who would it even be, like Gary or some like random guy or even Charlie or
Yeah,
something?
the fucking hot guy that lives above us.
Because that's just convenient. I'm not even like that attracted to him, but he's
But
right
if you wanted to
there.
fuck someone else and I could fuck Charlie, I feel like I would do that in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I mean, then Charlie has to get on board. Let's not forget Charlie.
Charlie's on board.
Charlie's fine.
He's hot.
Don't worry about
He's
Charlie.
hot.
He has crooked teeth in a hot way.
Is there a possibility that he's turned on by just the thought of it and talking about it, but doesn't actually want to?
Yeah,
happen in
yeah.
real life?
People have like a fantasy, like the role play fetish without actually seeing it through. I think that's
normal.
Yeah, I think that's normal.
Yeah, so I guess she does have to finally ask and figure out exactly what he wants, not
Yeah.
just assume.
But again, if you guys are comfortable with like what turns you on and what gets you off, I think it's totally normal to be like, and I'd also be open,
Yeah.
especially because she's willing to concede, like, and you can have sex with someone too.
Yeah.
It might turn out to be great.
A
And I
throuple
don't think
situation.
I don't think it can turn out to be that bad. He can't be so mad that you even asked,
Yeah.
because it's like, it's just so prevalent in your sex life,
Yeah, it's not like out of the blue.
Right. It's not like one time he talked dirty and said this and now you're going to try to capitalize on it. It's like time and time again, it's been coming up.
Yeah.
And then you ask him about it. And if he's like, what the fuck are you talking about? I think you'd be like, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
You
this is
tell me
crazy.
all the time.
Yeah, you yell at me and you want me, like, you're turned on by the fact that I do
Yeah.
this. So I was just merely inquiring if it would be helpful for you to get into character if I actually did fuck Charlie.
Please let us know. Please let us know.
You can just email me directly or whatever. But
CC Charlie.
I need to know. Yeah, who are you imagining as Charlie? Probably the British guy from White Lotus, right? Jack character.
Yeah, for sure.
Sort of
for
like
sure.
he has got a cool accent, although he doesn't have crooked teeth.
Theo
of course.
James. Yeah, it's pretty perfect.
Oh no, I'm saying the blonde-haired, blue-eyed guy.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah,
Well, Theo James is also British.
Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah, I could text him.
Okay. All right. That's it. That's our show. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. If you have your own questions, your own theme songs, send them down to ifiwereyoushow@gmail.com.
Right.
If you got a PhD in the last 10 years while listening to us,
Yeah, email us, CC the head of HR at your hospital or place of employment,
and then our
we'll
accountant,
sort it out.
just so we can get everybody on the same
Well,
page.
yeah, they'll email us. I'll loop in our accountant,
Yeah.
and our bookkeeper,
Yeah.
and we can.
That way, because like we don't want
Connect.
money coming in, or like we don't really understand where this cash flow is.
Yeah, it has to be buttoned up.
Yes,
But
but it
let's
has to
just-
be above board.
Yeah.
And it has to be cash flow positive.
Yeah,
For us.
it has to be untaxed.
This whole thing is pre-tax, basically. I don't know if
Yeah.
you know that. Did I mention that before?
pre-tax.
It's all pre-tax.
It's based in Cayman.
Yes,
You
it's
know
all
that.
based in Cayman. So like
Yeah.
that's money that we're not even touching until we're 60.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, but like to have that nest egg pre-tax.
Yeah.
As a retirement fund.
In the Caribbean,
yes.
immaculate.
It's completely above board.
Right.
And it is buttoned up. Send all that stuff to ifiwereyoushow@gmail.com. And if you want more of us, we're still watching Jake and Amir videos on our Patreon.
That's true. We're actually about to write some new Jake and Amirs. Shoot some new Jake and Amirs. So yeah, it's a good time to get caught up over on the Patreon.
That's patreon.com/JA.
That's right.
And we'll be, of course, back next week, as we always are.
Mm-hmm.
Let's hear that banger from Calvin Yeager
One
on
more
our way
time.
out. And we'll see you soon. Bye, everybody. Bye.
If I were you, the show. If I were you, the show. If I were you, the show. If I were you, the show.
That was a Headgum original.